The land of gold. There was once a land tucked between green hills and winding rivers, where gold slept beneath the soil. The people called it a blessing. They danced on the day the first golden stone was discovered, believing their suffering was finally over. "We are rich now," they whispered. "Our children will never go hungry again." But when the leaders came, they didn't dance. They negotiated. The gold was sold before the people even touched it. Meanwhile, the people waited, for jobs that never came, for roads that were never built, for hospitals that had no medicine. The youth grew restless. Fathers could no longer feed their children. Mothers buried their dreams beneath the same soil that carried gold. The wealth of the land flowed out through ports and pipelines, but it never flowed back. In quiet rooms, far from the villages, they signed deals with men in foreign suits. The leaders built mansions on hills and drove shining cars through the dust of starving towns. Years passed. They dug in desperation, and with every strike of their pickaxes, the land cracked open. So they dug. They dug with their hands, with broken shovels, with faith. They didn't wait for permits. There were none. They mined the rivers, the forests, the farms. The trees fell. The waters turned black. Just a man with a vision and a voice. The fish died. The air grew thick with dust and chemicals. Strange illnesses crept into homes. Children coughed in the night. He sat with the miners, the widows, the rebels. He asked no favors. He offered no lies. Helicopters hovered. Bullets rained. Former miners, now armed and angry, took the lands by force. They ruled with terror. They burned villages. They broke families. They became the nightmare born from years of silence and greed. The miners were branded criminals. Never mind their hunger, their pain, their stolen futures, dignity. He helped them form groups, get legal rights to the land, bought their gold at fair prices, and reinvested the profit into the same communities. The soil that once fed them now poisoned them. Still they dug. Then came the soldiers. The government, now ashamed of the destruction, sent weapons instead of wisdom. In the chaos, something darker grew. Rebel groups emerged from the ashes. The land of gold had become a graveyard of dreams. And then he came, not a man in uniform, not a man with power. He did not come to punish. He came to understand. He walked where no official dared go. He asked one question. What if this gold could work for all of us? And slowly, the fire in their eyes changed. He trained them, taught them how to mine without destroying the earth. He showed them safety. Schools were built. Clinics opened. The forests were replanted. The rivers cleared. The rebels laid down their weapons and picked up hope. For the first time in years, the people smiled not because they were rich, but because they had a future. From a land cursed by greed rose a nation driven by shared purpose. And in the end, they discovered something far more precious than gold: unity, justice, and the power to rise together.